The Ministry of Health has launched a review into a blunder which saw hundreds of thousands of Aucklanders advised to get a COVID-19 test when they didn't have to. The Prime Minister said yesterday she was incredibly angry by the error. Today she apologised. Meanwhile, the opposition has got into its own social media trouble, with attention focusing on some Facebook posts by Judith Collins' husband. Here's our Deputy Political Editor, Craig McCulloch.
The message went out on social media, on the official COVID-19 website, and official emails. All those in West and South Auckland told to go get a test, even if they did not have symptoms. Even the Healthline staff were delivering the missive to callers.
It was incorrect and it was wrong.
Today, an apology from the very top.
This could have and did cause anxiety for people, and I'm sorry for that.
Oh, look, the buck ultimately stops with the government, and I clearly accept responsibility for that, as does the Prime Minister.
Neither the Health Minister, Chris Hipkins, nor the Prime Minister signed off on the messaging. And it seems that's where the problem arose. Mr Hipkins says officials failed to run the wording past the government as they were overly cautious about the looming election.
These are not political advertisements, these are factual advertisements. We want to see them before they're going out. That last set of eyes sometimes spots things that everybody else in the chain might not have spotted.
He says the ministry was attempting to remind people to get tested if asked to do so, even if asymptomatic. But they left out those crucial words, if asked to do so.
It's clear that some of those communications could have been clearer. I'm absolutely confident that those are being really tightened up now.
That assurance today from the Ministry of Health. Robin Shearer standing in for Ashley Bloomfield, who's on leave.
The Ministry of Health are doing a review of what occurred and have taken responsibility for that, and will be looking in detail at how we can improve that practice and are working on that right now.
The government's not the only one running into problems online. The opposition in a quagmire of its own today, and one created by Judith Collins' husband, David Wong-Tung.
We've been together for 41 years. I've never been able to get him to do anything I tell him to do. Let me know.
Mr Wong-Tung is a businessman and former police officer, also an avid Facebook user. In recent days, he's shared an array of posts attacking Jacinda Ardern, his wife's political opponent. The Labour leader is mocked and called names, among them Cindy and the incredible sulk. One message calls on the Prime Minister to be tested, not for COVID-19, but for competency.
I've just said to him, well, it's not what I would do, but he's an adult. He makes his own decisions. And I think he's just gets sick of people having a go at him and me. But there we are. It's his decision.
A salient lesson to all this week, government and opposition. Stay on message while online. From Parliament for Checkpoint, Craig McCulloch.